Okay, so I wanted to show you how to use the electricity so you can find your kilowatts. You're going to go to the link that I provided, and you've obviously, or maybe you're there, I don't know, but anyway, you're going to go to that link. It's going to look like this. You're going to come down here then and decide what you're going to have in your kitchen. So if you want to have a refrigerator, then you would come over to the quantity and you would click on how many refrigerators that you want. When you click on that, it puts over here your kilowatt hours that refrigerator most likely will use. Alright, so then if you're going to have a freezer, maybe you decide that you don't want one because it's in your refrigerator. If you're going to have a dishwasher, then you would click on how many dishwashers. Probably you're going to have one. Maybe you won't have any. You'll just wash your own dishes. Remember that you want to try to minimize the number of kilowatt hours you use, because that's the whole point. You're off the grid. So you want to make sure that you don't use a lot of kilowatt hours. So arrange your oven, microwave, coffee machine, popcorn maker, toaster oven, so forth. So you'll probably have some type of a heating thing, or maybe you're just going to have a wood burning stove, right? And you're just going to cook that way. So it's really kind of up to you. When you come down, so I'm just going to put one of these guys in. When you come down to well pumps, so yes, you're going to have to pump water, right? And of course, the more water that you pump, or the bigger the place you have, the bigger your pump you're going to have. All right, so a half horsepower pump, you might choose that one, but that's not going to pump a lot of water into your house. So if you're going to have a really small off the grid type of house, then that should be okay. But you might want to go with the 1 horsepower one so you can actually get some water pumped into your house. Okay, here's some entertainment. TV, stereo, CD players, clock, MP3 players, a lot of kinds of things. So, you can opt for whatever you want there. Okay, again, you're off the grid, so, maybe you're not even going to have some of this stuff, right? I don't know. Let's see. Other household equipment, washing machines. You pretty much got to have a way to wash a machine. You're not going to do it like the old days where people would use the old scrubbing board and stuff like that. So you can't wear your clothes every single day. So you got to have a washing machine. How you do a clothes dryer, that's up to you. How many rooms do you have? Because if you've got 2 or 3 rooms, right, you're going to have to light them. So let's say I have like 4 rooms. Okay. Vacuum cleaner. Got to have something to clean your house with. A fan, maybe it gets hot. You might have an air conditioner. You might have a fan. You got to have something, right? Maybe you want to have a hot tub to soak in. Okay, ceiling fan. I think I'll put a couple of those in. I got to have a water here because I sure don't want to take cold showers the whole dang time, right? So when you get down to that and you got all that stuff figured out, okay, then you got to figure out, how am I going to heat my place, right? Am I going to use a wood stove, a pellet stove, a furnace? What are you going to use here, right? And then, again, you can have more of this stuff, more heating. All right, how are you going to do that? So, you got to figure out, again, it's telling you how many square feet your house is here. You kind of have an estimate for it. This is just estimating things. And then once you've got that all figured out, down here, it tells you your kilowatt hour usage. All right, which is 929. So that's not unusual, but again, you want to keep this to be as small as possible because, again, you're off the grid. So once that you have this, okay, then you should send me a picture of this. I want to see how many kilowatt hours that you are using. Okay, so you can't obviously get a picture of this whole thing. I think that would be hard even if you tried to print. So you might just want to take a snapshot of this part, at least one part that's on the screen here, so that I can see that you actually did do something, okay, with that. And then you're gonna, don't turn it in yet. It's just something that you need to submit with your project. Okay, so that's kind of how you get started. It's pretty simple, right? You just got to figure out how many kilowatt hours. And if you have any questions about, you know, what does some of this stuff mean, just ask me, right? Or ask somebody at your house. They'll probably be able to tell you what they think you need. Okay, that's how you do it. Have fun.